Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Metroid Dread. I have already, as you can see, got a playthrough there. I'm currently in the process of doing a 100% run, and I really wanted to do that off stream. And now I will be doing a on-stream run. I reckon I can do this in two parts. So we'll see how far we can get today, and we'll go from there. I can't do much about the volume until I'm in-game, I don't think. So yeah. So if it is a bit loud, I'll try and adjust it when we get in-game. I'm also not going to do hard mode. I think the game's already hard as it is. So we're just going to hit go, and we'll go from there. And anyone who is curious, I probably won't talk about things until we get to them. So even though I know exactly roughly what I'm doing and where I'm going and things, I probably won't mention, you know, what an upgrade is or anything until we get there. So anyway, without further ado, let's get cracking. And yes, we're going to watch the cutscenes. Probably read this out actually. Parasite. A gelatinous parasite organism indigenous to the planet SR388. It can absorb the DNA of its host, living or dead, and replicate its form when infecting a living host. It can even access the host's memories. Parasites were driven not by emotion, but an instinctive need to replicate and spread to increasingly stronger hosts. Their inability to be controlled mark them as even more dangerous than the sole predator of the Metroids. Like the Metroids, they are believed extinct. Messed her right up. With no Metroid surviving on SR388, it became infested with the X, horrifying parasites capable of imitating any living being. Unaware of this, I set foot on the planet, got infected, and almost died. The only thing that saved me was a vaccine created from the Metroid DNA, which also left me uniquely able to oppose the X. This ability was tested immediately when I was when I went to the Biological Space Laboratories (BSL) research station to investigate a distress signal. There, I battled many powerful X forms, including the SA-X, which was the X mimicking me in my power suit at full strength. I eventually eliminated the X menace on SR388 by setting the BSL research station on a collision course with the planet. After that, the X and Metroids were just memories, or so we thought. Just when it all seemed over, the Galactic Federation received a mysterious video transmission. It showed an X alive in the wild. Through analysis proved that video, though a thorough analysis proved video was real, although the sender was unknown, the transmission was traced to a particular planet. It was called ZDR. If the X had somehow escaped extinction out there, they would pose a threat to the entire galaxy. The Galactic Federation dispatched a research team of 7 Emmy to investigate. An Emmy is a large research robot designed to capture field samples and extract their DNA. Their incredible mobility and protective plating, made of some of the strongest stuff in the universe, practically guaranteed the mission's success. But not long after their arrival on ZDR or ZDR, all communication was lost. What is happening on ZDR? Is the planet really infested with X? As the only one immune to the parasites, it's up to me to go there and find out. Ooh. Nice way to set up the story. Load times are a little long in this game, but nothing I haven't experienced before. Apologies if I end up pausing at all while I'm doing this. My second monitor is having severe issues today.
We'll soon be entering ZDR's atmosphere.
For this mission does not seem appropriate. The risk clearly outweighs the reward.
I'm not happy.
Treat our lost assets with care, lady.
Entering the atmosphere in T-10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know what happened. This cannot be good.
That elevator leads to the depths of an underground facility. Signal quality is likely to be low. Remote communication remains difficult. Try to connect to the facility's network when you reach the bottom. That way, to maintain contact. Any objections, lady?
Yeah, plenty.
Signal
Oh, the mystery, the intrigue. Who knows what's happening? And here we are. So, before we do much, just so you know what I've got, I have the ability to jump at the moment. I can wall jump, I can slide. Got just the normal cannon, I can aim, and I don't have much else. I also have missiles. These doors require the charge beam, so that's the first thing I'm going to go and do. I also have the melee counter, which I may or may not use. I'm a bit crap with it in this game. Wall jump, by the way. Try and do it. It's quite easy in this game. You just push towards the wall, jump again. Like that. Nice and simple. Anyway, off we go on this adventure. I will comment on what's going on. God, why can I not get that? As we play. Like I said, I don't want to jump the gun at all. It's energy refill, yeah, or ammo. Missiles. Missiles are your best friends. They're very powerful, but they are limited resource. Ow. And this is Adam. For those who don't know, this guy is Adam. This dude that I'm talking to, the robot.
Uploading data.
So, you've accessed a network station. Well done, Samus. I have reviewed your vital signs and video log from the data you uploaded. I've run a full analysis, but I cannot account for why you lost consciousness. My readings indicate dramatic physical changes in you. Whatever caused these changes seems to have stripped you of most abilities. You might call it physical amnesia. That brings me to your assailant. I am checking the Federation database against your video log. It appears to have been a Chozo. The attacker's identity is not yet clear. I have determined that you are somewhere within the depths of ZDR. Your top priority should be to return to your ship on the surface. This situation is precarious. Trust your instincts as you navigate upward. This planet appears to consist of multiple areas. Shuttles, elevators, and other modes of transport connect them. Keep an eye out for ways to reach the surface. The ship's location is marked on your global map. Check it for yourself. You may encounter pockets of low temperature. Your Metroid DNA renders you vulnerable to such environments. Spending time in cold areas will be harmful to you. There are many such cold areas scattered underground. Do not enter them with your basic power suit. One final thing. Underground interference is preventing radio transmissions. Check in with me at any network stations you find.
Alright. So, he gave us a big rundown. So we need to get to our ship, which, hit global map, is all the way up there. So, let's actually, let's see if I can adjust the audio. I cannot. Why do games not do this? Alright, well hopefully it won't be too loud. I do apologise if it is. There's not a huge amount I can do about it, but anyway, let's crack on. Well, here's where the game tells you how to melee counter. You see it at the right moment, you parry any attacks. It's a very powerful ability and allows you to basically one-shot most things. You can also do a running version of it. And you can do it in the air. Oops. Come on. Starts off very easy being able to counter these things, but it does not get so easy later on. In regards to items, I will try to get... Why did that happen? Is this the tutorial? Oh yeah. This tells you there's hidden items here. Bear with me while my monitor decides to stop being silly. There we go. Yeah, in regards to items like missile tanks, like the one I just picked up, and the same with energy tanks, I won't be getting all of them, but I will be trying to get ones that I know I can get. Uh-oh. This can't be good. So you can counter an Emmy, but it is hard to do so. Run. Yeah, apologies that the music is really loud during like that sort of time. Yeah, I don't know if I can do much to adjust it. But if it's really bad, let me know and I will figure something out. Ah, yes. The mighty Omega Cannon. So you charge it, and then you blast and get a big powerful shot. Right in the face. So that's how you kill an Emmy. You have to charge up the beam, blast it in the face. It's the only thing that's powerful enough to kill him. What do you mean it's offline? I want it. Give me. Alright. Onwards and upwards. It's a save station. This game does a really good job of putting all of the safe rooms, like map room, save station, and Adam rooms, where you can save in all of them. It's really nice. Samus feels really mobile in this game. Like, it's hard to explain without playing it, but she just feels amazing to play. And when we do get stuff later on, she becomes even more crazy. So this is the Emmy Zone. There you go, it shows you. This whole area here, Emmy Zone. Alright, let's make our way up here. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Oh look! Another Emmy! Well, this isn't good. Gonna leave. So when you're in these zones, you have to hide, essentially. That's how you escape. Ooh, what's that? Alright, ooh, there's a missile tank. Let's grab that. I probably won't feel too happy if we've got about 50 missiles. I much prefer having a significant amount of them. Alright, hello Adam. What have you got to tell us now?
Uploading data.
Both Emmy you encountered were clearly trying to capture you. They may have been hacked. If so, it's reasonable to assume all Emmy will be hostile. Emmy send out a pulse to detect vibrations in the air within a certain range. Essentially, they can hear you. Upon detecting vibrations, an Emmy enters surveillance mode to track their source. Stay out of its line of sight when this happens. Otherwise, the danger to you increases dramatically. An Emmy that has seen you will begin pursuit. Part of the pursuit protocol is to seal the Emmy Zone exits. You will be trapped inside. To survive, you must leave its range of pursuit. Evade the Emmy and it will disengage. This will also unseal the exits. An Emmy never leaves its assigned zone. Their control system must permit them to operate only within that range. I estimate a 99% probability of death if an Emmy captures you.
Thanks, Adam.
There may be a very small opportunity to escape, but exploiting this window will be virtually impossible. The Emmy are immune to your current weapons. You lack the unique energy used to defeat the first Emmy. Your only option now is to evade capture and find an exit. Your highest priority in an Emmy zone should be simply to survive.
So full of confidence, isn't he? Well. Hopefully. I can't get it. Right. Also the map. The map is... I can't state how great the map is in this game. That's a... Mistake. Definitely won't do that. Right, so when you hear that beeping, that's when the Emmy nods. Oh, like that. Gonna leave. There we go. Oh dear. So it gets intense. If you've got nothing, there's nothing to do to fight them. Just such a... Well, just until you can find an Omega Cannon, basically. So we'll just keep trundling along. Nice pace. Got some missiles. I won't be happy until we've got at least one energy tank. Oh, it's just right there. Can I get that one? I don't know if I can. One more time. I don't think I can get that. Okay, that's fine. Down we go. So I naturally hold down the what would be the charge beam button. Well, obviously I don't have charge beam, so you're not really seeing it. But I just naturally hold down the Y button on the controller, as if I'm playing like most games. Now, obviously, bear in mind this is a Switch game, but this is a nice-looking Switch game. They did a really good job with the art style. You know, like, I get it. It could look incredibly good on, you know, a PlayStation or something, but obviously Metroid being a Nintendo franchise. But I will say this, like, the environments and the game as a whole looks fantastic. Samus's suit looks amazing in this game. Got a map station, look at that. Woohoo! Now, I will be doing things, there will be areas that I can't go into, but I will go into those areas just to ping them on the map. It's really useful to be able to see them. Oh, okay, so I can get the missile tank good. Okay, cool. I didn't realize I could get it that early. Getting closer to a number that I feel happy about. Not currently here. Those robots are annoying. It's currently here. See ya. Oh shit. You wanted to come back that way. These things are relentless, that's what makes it so... Oh! Right. There we go. We don't want to hang around. Ah, where are we going? Right, just to ping this on the map, this is a cold area, which I will take damage in. So we don't want to be doing that. That's a missile door. Usually that means something good. Oh, hello, Poppet. Oh! Yes! Alright, now you're going to see me charging up a lot. It's just a force of habit. This game does a wonderful job of giving you tutorials as well, telling you like, yeah, you can charge it. So this is better, such as robots and bosses, charge beams, doors. You can also spin. This is the spin jump. If you hit something with it, it does that damage. So now we're back at the beginning. I believe I can get an energy tank now. Okay, I feel so much safer. I know it may not look like that much, but you die fast in this game, and you will see that. Where are we going? That was the network station. We can go that... No, that's where we started. Power beam? That's an order on it. There's an item in there. Charge beam door, that's where we're going. Alright. Oh. Damn you. I don't think anything's granted in this game. It can be very brutal. So hopefully you can just see the mobility and stuff going on here. Oops. Ooh. Okay, where are we going now? There's a power beam door. as yet. Missile tank I can't get. Check over here. Oh. There we go, one way. I believe. Oh god. What a joy. I think it's towards this way we can go. So if you're wondering, I can't go this way because that happens. I don't have the thing required to let me through. So that's okay. Ooh. That's going on in the background there. Ah, yeah, we can go this way now, can't we? Take another cheeky missile tank. Definitely countered a bit too early there. Never want to do that. Ooh, spicy. Spicy area. That was the melee move. So these areas are hot. Can't go in there yet either. Same with this one, but we'll ping them on the map. I think I will take a save. Seems like a sensible thing to do. The good thing is, it's a good idea to save often in this game, I think. Just because luckily the game checkpoints really well though, which is amazing. Okay, so now we can start rerouting power. Rerouting, however you say it. So that opens up these like blast doors. That's a hot room in it, and that's a sensor lock door. Okay. So just follow the pipe. See where they lead. There's one thing I will say about this game, it does a really good job of not wasting your time. Nope. Oh, he has something to say. If the door's locked like that, he wants to talk to you, basically.
Uploading data.
There is no record of your assailant in the Federation database. However, there are records of a chosen warrior tribe. There is a strong possibility the two are connected. You have seen the warrior tribe's architecture and artifacts on this planet. I conclude that this was one of their settlements. But why would someone lead you here and send the Emmy after you? The footage of the Parasite may have been staged to lure you in. The situation remains unclear, but your priority hasn't changed. You must return to the ship. You have activated the magma supply system that has restored power to the closed thermal doors. Seek them out to proceed. Continue to search for the unique energy you employed against the first Emmy. It is the only way you can confront them. Unfortunately, this energy is limited. You may have noticed it dissipating after an Emmy is destroyed. There are 6 remaining Emmy hunting you. You have no means to confront them. Remember that.
He really tries to hammer home the point that you're a bit of a weakling. Which is hilarious because with the salmon he's talking about. I'm freaking out thinking the Emmy's going to turn up. I'm like, wait, I can't hear it, so it's fine. Hello. Oh, you can kill those things. Alright, I didn't actually know that if you kill them. So these fights remind me, because of the guns and the rinkers, that's what those called, reminds me of the Mother Brain fights, obviously a different angle and stuff, which is pretty cool. So now, the Mega Blaster is back online, and Mega Stream. Okay, so this is how you actually defeat an enemy that isn't broken. You do this first, and then you charge and fire. The game really wants you to feel like, well, trust me, it just wants you to feel, feel nervous. I will say this, like this first one, not too bad, but bye, buddy. Ooh, we've gotten something. Spider magnet. Nice. So now we can stick to things, which is cool. So those kind of electronic sides, you can do that. And you can wall jump off them and things like that. And then these areas change colour to show that there is no longer an Emmy here. So now we're starting to feel a bit more of a badass. So I can do things like this. So they show up on the map as well, so you always kind of know. Where to go. Interesting. More missiles, we like. Okay, so where are we going? What is this? Item cube. Interesting. Looked like it was locked. I've seen that Emmy Zone. We could go up and around. Go this way. Try and see where the spider walls are. Guess we want to go. Oh, it's sealed, so I can't get through there. Can I get through that door? Oops. Ah, there we go. Oops. Forgot this was a thing. So these doors, anytime we see these doors, there's a boss fight coming up. Just so you guys know. try to do this first time. Missiles are your best friend in boss fights. If I get hit with them. Oh, I can just shoot with a normal gun. Just do that, shall I? Whoopsie. Load missiles into him. This is why you need charge beam. See how many missiles drop out of get right as well. More missiles to the base. She's such a badass. Like, holy shit. I love what Mercury Steam have done. Phantom Cloak acquired. Alright. Aeon. Okay, so the way that this basically works is you can go invisible, stuff won't attack you. Helps against the Emmy as well. But it will drain your health if you leave it on for too long. Without killing you. So I can do this. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't use it very much. Not because you shouldn't, it's just I personally didn't in my first playthrough. But it's very powerful. And it's definitely worth using. Oh, we're here. Right, okay. Yeah, okay, we've got to go through that door. What am I doing? Go the other way. What a fool I've been. Yeah, you know what, I'll take the safe. There we go. Now we can go this way. The running attack like that is really useful, but I always forget to use it. Bear with me 2 seconds while I deal with this monitor rubbish. There we go. Back to it. Hot area, just gonna put it on the map. Found ourselves a lift. Travel to Catares. Yeah, let's go. So we're leaving to a new area now. Sweet. Making real progress. Hot rooms, so we don't go that way. That is also a hot room, so we can't go that way either. Okay. They're a bit sly. Don't ever have a faulty monitor. Have to invest in a new one at some point. I'm probably gonna have to unpause and melee counter straight away. Whoops! Wrong button. Messed me right up. You should get to see like a clip of my home screen, I guess. Hello, what are you gonna have to say?
Uploading data.
CPR appears to be powered by thermal energy. Magma is pumped from the planet's interior and routed from there. I have located the central routing system for the magma. It is here in Cataris. Samus, your current suit cannot protect you as you explore Cataris. The extreme heat of the lava is too much for it. Under no circumstances should you enter high temperature areas.
That's a clue, by the way.
I know
So
the
don't go
tunnel
there.
is somewhere above here. Use it to find a path forward. There is one other thing to discuss. It is your new Phantom Cloak ability. The Phantom Cloak prevents the Emmy from detecting you. Thus far, your only option was to run. Now, bypassing them is also an option. Use this to reach your objective. Note that using the Phantom Cloak severely decreases your mobility, and direct contact with an Emmy will still result in capture. It is up to you whether to hold your position. Just be aware of your surroundings. The Phantom Cloak is useless. Once an Emmy sees you, you will need to evade capture until it gives up pursuit. The Phantom Cloak can remain active after your aim has been depleted. It will consume your life energy instead. Consider it a desperate measure. Remember, it cannot drain your energy down to nothing. Judicious use of this technique will improve your probability of survival.
Can't you be more positive? Christ. There we go. God damn it. Alright, I'm just going to ignore... apologies if anyone does end up chatting. Like, My monitor's just not happy today. I can't be bothered to deal with it right now. So I need to like getting hit then. Not really my fault, unfortunately. Nothing I can do about it. Alright. Reroute some of this power. Definitely something I'm going to have to look into for the future. Getting it sorted. Set up a new cable. Ouch, those things are annoying, but easily dealt with. You know what? I'm gonna kill him. Onwards and upwards. Attack this. There we go. Oh, you can actually. You know, you can counter those things. Pretty warm out there. These things sound like chickens. I don't know why. What do we do? Oh, found another Emmy Zone. No, that's not to worry about. It's a different colour. Bye. Wonder what makes him special. Not even worried, he says while almost getting hit. Come on. Nice. So I need to redirect the power again in there, so that's what we'll be doing. Alright. Power needs to be redirected in there as well, so... Down we go. It's a hot room, so we can't go in there. Hot room. sensor door, so let's oops. The slide is like a quintessential fucking Metroid upgrade now, I feel. Like, you don't realise how good the slide is until you actually get to use it. It's so fucking fun. The way enemies spawn back in this game is weird as well. Like, sometimes they all spawn, sometimes they don't spawn. So I actually, in my first playthrough, got stuck here for a while, but luckily that shouldn't happen. Shouldn't, he says. We'll see. It's a hot room? So now we've got double thermals. I have no idea where the Emmy is. Oh, shit. Whoa. Hopefully he doesn't stand up when he comes through here. I'm gonna hope this is the right way. I don't actually know. Stop and actually think about where I'm going. Probably not this way, because that's that door. Yeah, so we want to go back in here. We need to find... Ah! Sensor lock door. Go. I always forget you have to use yourself on these things. There we go. Nice and easy. Something I'd love to know is how the Emmy works in this game. Like, obviously I know it works, but like how the AI works and where it chooses to go and things like that. Because I definitely think it cheats a little bit. But I can't confirm that. But it certainly knows how to get around certain places. Still, making fairly good progress right now, so I'm happy. Chicken. Hello, hello, hello. What's our friend got to say?
Uploading data.
Emmy stands for Extraplanetary Multiform Mobile Identifier. It can procedurally modify and enhance its own capabilities.
I bet it can.
Its ability to configure itself to fit into narrow spaces is a standard feature. Any Emmy you encounter will likely do so as it pursues you. You are not capable of destroying their armor plating. This would be true even at your full capabilities. You are faced with overwhelming power. Accept your helplessness.
Thanks, Adam.
Study each enemy carefully and use the Phantom Cloak to advance. There are risks even here. The Phantom Cloak reduces your mobility and consumes more AN when you move or shoot. It is still your best chance at survival. Do not hesitate to destroy an enemy whenever you discover more unique energy. This was not one of your original priorities. However, I see no other way to accomplish your goal. These existential threats cannot be sanctioned.
You got to murder some enemy. Hot room. Time to leave, clearly. Ah, map room. Nice. So I think what it is, I think the Emmy is quite scripted to be in certain areas. Because there's no way sometimes it like generally most of the Emmy areas are connected so they can get around it, but sometimes it will just pop up in places and you're just like, But, you know, it's not a problem. Makes the game fun. Gives you that sense of dread. Tool type. No. Here he comes. Actually, I want to do this. Fire is indeed hot. Oh, hey. Well, we can get over there now. Yeah, so this is where I personally got a little bit stuck at this point going forward now. So I was like, what are we doing? And there we go. Shows you exactly what you need. I clearly wasn't concentrating the first time. Ooh, there's 2 energy tanks. Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. That's awesome. That cartwheel kick. Holy shit, that's so cool. Oh dear. I'm just gonna hide up here. Decided to come up. See ya! You'll probably notice I don't use missiles. Can you come up? How are you even here? Right, where do I want to go? Up that way, don't I? So through there, up there. Yeah, so we're going into that area. Yeah, so we're going. Progress. We can do it. Now we into these guys. Or not. Or I'm just being rubbish. Take a few hits, why not? Energy part required. Collect 4. Oh, that's new. Look, I can literally just slide and jump out of stuff. That's amazing. They really did such a good job with the controls in this game. Like, it's so... I know I've gone on about it a few times, but like, holy hell. Like, this game feels so good. Alright, before we do anything else, let me just check something. Get a Twitch. Thanks, Greg. You keep telling me to get Twitch, yet I'm like... Maybe one day. For one time, I didn't bother to put the, damn it. One time I didn't bother to have the chat on screen when someone says something. Surprise, surprise. Likely it is that you're not even still here. You've probably gone off to do stuff. Just dropped in, told me to get a Twitch and left. It's pretty standard for Greg. If you're interested in watching somebody play for his first time, go check out Egregious Games. He's currently got some... Well, he had a live stream up. I don't think it's up anymore, but he has got the highlights and things up of his playthrough. Pretty entertaining. I'm really looking forward to seeing where he gets to. And how he transfers through the game, but... Yeah, I've already beaten the game once, so this is my second playthrough, but I didn't want to do that on stream. I wanted to enjoy the experience pure and no distractions. Ow. Ow. Nice. Alright, where are we off to? Travel to Dairon. Yeah, sure, let's go. We've got 2 energy tanks now? I think we have. And an energy part. So that's cool. So yeah, I really want to go. I will probably go out of my way to get energy tanks. Like missiles I can get anyway, so it's not a problem. But energy tanks make a huge difference. I'd like at least one more, I think, for the moment. Feel pretty safe about traveling and stuff, because a lot of the enemies in this game will tank you down. If anyone's familiar with like Dark Souls and how they're always like, oh yeah, like a regular enemy can murder you, that can kind of be this as well. A lot of the robotic enemies, like you've seen already, they'll annihilate your health. So way. Ah! Something we don't have yet. Max out the energy. Cheeky save. That's ominous. Let's avoid those. Something else we have to deal with. To be fair, just use missiles. Gonna avoid this shit. Look how much damage I've taken. This goes to show how crazy those things are. I legit can't see what the hell I'm doing. Keep door. How weird. I actually cannot see where I should be going here. Ah, there we go. Oh, wow, I literally cannot see it on this monitor. That's so strange. And now I'm dying because reasons. Okay. That's not good. Fucking hell. Right. When I played this the first time, I could see what I was doing, but apparently the brightness on this monitor not the best. That's alright. We saved it, so it's all good. Not that far back. Not too worried. But this area is probably the first real things do damage. That's all you need to know. And it also oh god. If I'm avoiding stuff, it's usually because I don't have to fight it, or it's alright, let's that was way too early on that old counter. That paid off. Yeah, kind of annoying that I can't see that well, but you know, we got there in the end. It's not too bad. Now we turned the power on, so that's alright. Oh god, let's turn the traps on. Oh, hell yes. That was sweet. Wide beam. Take a wide beam. So now it does more damage because it covers more areas. It's 3 beams. That lets you shoot boxes and things. Doors and stuff like that. Okay. There's a door down there that's got a wide beam on it, but I don't think I can get that yet. I believe the correct course of action is to go that way. Ow. Ow. Alright, let's oh, an Emmy door. Goddamn Emmy. I believe. This one's a bit faster. I don't intend to stick around and find out either. See you later. Save many and often. Yeah, we'll do this. So wide beam gives us access to a very specific door in this last area, so that's where we're going to go now. Because I think that opens up the area to the central hub unit. don't know how much damage a singular beam does, so now that's 3 beams. Like triple the damage. I guess this is what Spazer used to be. The Spazer used to like bounce up and down, so I think I guess it just turned it into wide beam because that made more sense. Makes it so much easier to hit things. Puzzles. Right, where are we going? There. Now where are we going? We don't know. Room. Oh, nice. Alright. It also shows you the power of missiles. Right. Oh, shit. Damn it. So that's what happens when an Emmy catches you. The timing on that slightly varies. So just to keep it mixed up, it's can be quite difficult. Also, these Emmy will sometimes come out, go places you don't expect. You don't just expect them to appear in the same place every time. Going around like this. 4, 3. Right in the face. Right in the face. And now we got Morph Ball. It's weird not having Morph Balls right from the get-go. That's one of the first things you get, but now we can actually get into tight gaps. And the cool thing is you can roll into Morph Ball. So if I do this, double tap it, so I can if I roll and then tap, straight into Morph Ball. It's fantastic. There's a missile tank, lovely. And they give you the jump from the off, which is even nicer. Obviously, at some point, if we do get bombs, you can bomb jump. Down here it is. This is a hot room, so we can't go that way. I wouldn't mind another not missile tank. Wouldn't mind another energy tank, but who's to say what I can and can't have? Plus, missile tank plus. Yes, please. What's this? Yeah, teleporter. Can get a missile upgrade going this way as well. It's quite nice. They tend to put items when you do go back and forth. The items that you need tend to be fairly in the path. So there's a bunch of missiles underneath where I'm going to come out that I can grab straight away. So I might as well because it's extra missiles. Here. Oh, got 37 now. That's almost 40 missiles. That's a healthy amount. But yeah, so what we can do is we can deal with this lot. What a wide beam. But I believe, yeah. So we'll take those cheeky missiles. Go this way, and we've now got a second energy part, so that's good. Actually, shoot there. Let's roll. That, I don't know what that is. I will ignore that. Crap, I don't know what it is. It's a hot room? Might not look particularly scary, I don't know what I'm doing. But trust me, when you do this for the first time, you definitely didn't expect it. Ow. Ow. Burns. The nice thing is there's a little refill here. Alright, what do we got? What we crack-a-lacking this time? Suit? Varia, as I like to call it, but I think it's actually pronounced Varia. Nice. I like. Increases the melee, dash melee's damage. No, does not prevent damage from extreme cold and lava. Okay, good to know. But dash melee then, good to know. So now we can go into hot rooms without worrying. So there's a ton of like items and stuff we can now get. Not in the actual lava though, unfortunately. And something to bear in mind: lava in this game does extreme damage. Like it's actually crazy how much damage it does. We can like hang around in here now and no worries. Nope. Like this. Don't do that. That hurts. It hurts a lot. Right, sweet. So now that we've got this ability, there are plenty of hot rooms that we can use to gain items and stuff, and I'll try and grab them along the way. A lot of it, to my knowledge, is missile tanks. There are a couple we've seen already that I can probably get now, but I'll grab them at the appropriate time if it's not going to be going out of the way too much. Tell you something I am looking forward to, like when a speed runs of this game and people get their grips to it, get grips with it and whatnot, like watching people sequence break and things like that. It's going to be really fun. I don't think it's going to be a short game to speed run to start with, but I imagine you can probably do this game in under 2 hours if I had to guess. Made that mistake last time. You can just shoot. They are very generous on that melee counter. Not that I'm complaining, it's glad that they are. Another reason why the melee counter is good is it does save you using your ammo from missiles and stuff. There's something down here. Oh, a boss. Give me a big old refill. I would still prefer to have an extra energy tank, but we'll probably make do with what we got. Alright. Now, as much as I would love to do this boss fight for the third time, it did take me a few tries, but at least I know what I'm doing now. But I'll try my best. Slide is your best friend. I think to remember this. Creates a bit of a bitch to not give you the pattern I want. Ideally you just want him throwing those like balls. You can just unload missiles into him. button, belly button. Oh yeah, you can counter him, can't you? As well. Damn it. Let's get the timing down. Mash really hard. Oh. I've not actually seen this animation, that's the first time I've counted him ever. It's common with missiles, loads of theirs. That attack that he was about to do, I don't think is unblockable. I don't think it's counterable, so... Amazing how much you counter a boss and how much extra damage. Well, didn't learn the first few times we encountered him. Why would he learn now? That is actually my favourite raid fight in the entire series. Like, it's so good. Diffusion beam required. Nice. This is a cool upgrade. Basically does like impacts and stuff, so you can use it to like back to Dairon. Yeah, let's go. Making pretty good progress, actually. Like I said, I'd like at least one more energy tank. I feel like we're getting at that point where a couple more would be nice. Feel a bit more powerful. Like, stuff hits hard. Especially in this area we're going back to. Like, oof. So I can't remember if you get extra defense with the barrier suit. unfortunately cannot get right now. A little while since we had a little cheeky chat with Adam. So let's do
Uploading
that.
data.
This area, Diren, appears to be a biological research laboratory. You have already reactivated one generator in this area. There is another sector above you still suffering from the blackout. Find the next generator and reactivate it. You are slowly recovering your abilities. I have still not established what happened to you physically. Don't let your guard down. Your primary objective is to survive. Proceed with the utmost care.
Hey, Samus around, like I'm not even worried. Like, there. Should have counted that. I'll take it. Probably a good idea. Might go into an Emmy area, so why not fill up the energy? Okay, so where are we going? Definitely around here somewhere. Where though? I do not know. I'm not convinced. Can't come this way yet. Whatever that is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Really? Oh man, that was quicker than it normally is. Like, that was straight in there. That was also really unfortunate. I didn't expect it to just be at the bottom. Never mind, it happens. Luckily the game puts you in good places. So we do want to go down. There's an enemy door over there. We know we can't go that way at the moment. Might as well. That was a mistake. Oh. One of the few times I'm actually going to use this. Where are we going? We can't get through there yet. That's blocked. Oh, we have to go up that way. Fuck's sake, I think that was the right way as well. Yeah, that was the right way. Man, this one attacks fast. Okay, so I want to go at the top there. No, that's where... No, I don't, because that's where I came in, isn't it? So, what? I'm actually confused as to where I need to go now. Let's try... Ah. Okay. This is where I wanted to go. This way! Or not! What's breaking back there? Alright. Not the way. We'll get there in the end. Oh, we're here. Okay. Can't do that side. Here we go. That's where we wanted to be. Getting ahead of myself. Damn. Run into him and do it. Alright, let's get that power back on. Whoa. Boys and girls. Let's get that energy back. Not that I needed it really, but wow. Bomb! The multiple bomb. Nice! And now we can actually blow up some things, which is always good. I gotta go back for a game. Bombs and walls. The most important thing is it lets us use the, what you're about to see now, these things. It shoots you around the map. Okay, cool. Power beam door, we didn't go in that one. Is that now a cold area? Looks like it. There we go. This is where we needed to go, and I was getting ahead of myself because I forgot we had to go the other places first. Ignore those turrets. Those turrets, by the way, are evil, evil enemies. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to the next area and I'm going to call it there for today. But I'll be streaming this probably the next few days anyway. I'm only going to do that because, you know, we're gonna make it last. Call upon my bag of tomatoes. Okay, that was not the right way to go. That one. Ooh, new area. He's firing even though he's dead. New area to go to. Sweet. Burinia. Let's go. Nice, we made some pretty sweet progress already. For first stream, like this is already more efficient than my first actual run. Knowing how to do like the bosses and stuff helps. Kraid's definitely like one of my favourite bosses in the game. I think it's a really good incarnation of that. I will say that a lot of these bosses, like, I'm mashing very hard and it does hurt, for sure. But there are solutions to that. So close. Oh, lovely. Bit of water now. I gotta be careful with those dudes. Oh yeah, something you can't do in water is jump nearly as high. And you can't wall jump either. You do have to be a little bit careful. You do get a fairly decent height to start with. Oh, I was fine where I was. What a fool. Why did I jump? Ah! So this is a great place to leave it. What's what Adam has to say?
Uploading data.
The lower levels of Pirenia are mostly submerged. You will need your gravity suit to operate there at full efficiency. Abilities such as the grapple beam or space jump will help you maneuver underwater to an extent. Find them as soon as possible.
Wonderful. Perfect. Well, I'm pretty happy with how this has gone. So I will hopefully be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, streaming the next couple of hours of the game. I'll probably do it in 2-hour chunks, roughly about that. I think it's a nice length. But yeah, thank you very much for coming and watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I know it's probably a little bit more efficient watching now because I've actually played the game once already. But yeah, awesome. So hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, I'll definitely be streaming in the week anyway. So enjoy the rest of your days, and I'll see you next video.